Everyone in the world has gone to bed one night or another with fear or pain or loss or disappointment. And yet each of us has awakened, arisen, somehow made our ablution, seen other human beings, and said, "Morning, how are you? Fine, thanks, and you?" It's amazing. Wherever that abides in the human being, there is the nobleness of the human spirit. Despite it all, black and white, Asian, Spanish, Native American, pretty, plain, thin, fat, vowed or celibate, we rise.
Maya Angelou, born Margaret Ann Johnson, daughter of Bailey and Vivian Johnson, was born on April 4, 1928, in St. Louis, Missouri. Throughout the years, Maya Angelou had become a world-celebrated poet, memoirist, novelist, educator, dramatist, producer, actress, historian, filmmaker, and civil rights activist. Growing up, Maya dealt with the brutality of racial discrimination. This can be shown in her autobiography, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, telling of the first 17 years of her life. This book is what brought her to the international recognition I believe she deserved.
You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still like dust, I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom just 'cause I walk as if I have oil wells pumping in my living room? Just like suns and like moons, with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still I rise. Did you want to see me broken? Bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries. Does my sassiness upset you? Don't take it so hard just 'cause I laugh. As if I have gold mines digging in my own backyard. You can shoot me with your words. You can cut me with your lies. You can kill me with your hatefulness. But just like life, I'll rise. Does my sexiness offend you? Oh, does it come as a surprise that I dance? As if I have diamonds at the meeting of my thighs. Out of the huts of history's shame I rise. Up from a past rooted in pain I rise. A black ocean leaping and wide, welling and swelling, I bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. Into a daybreak miraculously clear, I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the hope and the dream of the slave. And so, naturally, there I go rising.
At the age of 8, after her parents' separation, Maya's mother's boyfriend, Mr. Freeman, had raped her. She confessed to Bailey Jr., her brother, the situation. The information got around the family, which led to the arresting of Mr. Freeman, but was only jailed for 1 day. 4 days after Mr. Freeman was released, he was murdered. This led to Maya's 5 years of silence because she was under the assumption that her words had killed him, that if she would have stayed quiet, he would not have been dead. But during this time of silence, Maya found herself in literature and to listen and understand the world around her, which assisted her in writing novels and other forms of poetry for the future. History, despite its retching pain, cannot be unlived, and if faced without courage, need not be lived again. Lift up your eyes upon the day breaking for you. Give birth again to the dream. On January 1993, the poem The Pulse of Morning was given at President Bill Clinton's inauguration. This poem was given to tell that we do not need to be held up in the past troubles of the country, but to look forward to the dream of the future. This was not only for the country, but for people in general. In Maya's life, she had dealt with many problems, but has still been able to receive over 30 honorary awards and over 20 honorary degrees. Anyone can fulfill their dreams if they really try, and Maya has shown this to us in many ways.
Phenomenal woman. Many people wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size. When I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say, it's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenally. I walk into a room just as cool as you please, and to a man the fellows stand, or fall down on their knees. Then they swarm around me, a hive of honeybees. I say, it's the fire in my eyes, the flash of my teeth, the swing in my waist, the joy in my feet. I'm a woman, phenomenally. Men themselves have wondered what they see in me. They try so much, but they can't touch my inner mystery. When I try to show them, they say they still can't see. I say, it's in the arch of my back, the sun of my smile, the ride of my breasts, the grace of my style. I'm a woman, phenomenally. Now you understand just why my head's not bowed. I don't shout or jump about or have to talk real loud. When you see me passing, it ought to make you proud. I say, it's in the click of my heels, the bend of my hair, the palms of my hands, the need for my care, because I'm a woman, phenomenally, phenomenal woman. That's my mother and all your mothers, and my grandmothers and your grandmothers, and my great-grandmothers and your greats and my great-greats and all you women and me.